Hey guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews, and welcome to a week-long reading vlog. Today it is Friday, February 14th. It is Valentine's Day, and I wanted to start this vlog right now because I do have plans to hang out with my husband for the rest of the day as soon as he gets home. So I'm gonna start it now, that way the intro was out of the way, and when I eventually do some reading, then I can talk to you again. So like I said, this is going to be a week-long reading vlog, which means since today is Friday, I have the weekend and then all of next week during the work week. I have some pretty lofty goals ahead of me to read all of these books in the next week. We'll see how far I get. One of the biggest priorities that I have this week is to read If It Makes You Happy by Claire Kahn. This is the February Books and Bites book club pick. That is the book club that I run. I will have a link in the description box if you want to join us. We are on Goodreads as well as in person, but obviously if you do not live in Michigan, you cannot attend. So we decided to create a Goodreads group for anybody else on the internet who wanted to join us. I should have already had this book finished, but I'm not. I'm currently on page 52, which is, you know, nothing. Basically nothing. I will say that the font in this book is crazy small if you ask me, and it just feels like this book is going on forever. I'm still very early into it, so I haven't gotten to a part where I think that this is a really good book and I'm like hooked, so I'm waiting for that to happen so that the rest of this book just flies through like a dream. I cannot wait for that part to happen. I need to come up with the questions for book club. It's a priority. However, I don't think it's going to be one of the first books that I pick up. The next book that I need to read, which if it doesn't get done this week is not a big deal, so this is the least prioritized book for the week, is How It Feels to Float by Helena Fox. This is my Rub Club pick. I am currently about halfway through it. I'm on 168. So far, I have found it to be pretty interesting. I'm listening to the audiobook for it. It is narrated by somebody who I believe is Australian, which is a really interesting read to hear that accent. I think it's okay. It is a very dark book, and I don't really feel attached to our main character or anything, so I'm just kind of, I'm hooked enough where I want to keep reading, but I'm not hooked enough where I feel a connection just yet. Hopefully that will change, but right now I don't think it's going to get any higher than a 4-star. This is the book that I am currently listening to on audio when I have time at work. So like I said, it's not a priority. I have until March 1st to turn in my rating for Rub Club, so I have plenty of time to read it, especially since I'm only reading it when I have time at work, which some days there are no time. Like I read some yesterday and I read 11 pages. So that's how it's going. But hopefully tomorrow while at work I can listen to some more. Next is Loved by PC and Kristen Cast. This is the first book in the House of Night spin-off series, House of Night Otherworld, and I am reading this with, of course, Destiny from Fountain of Books. We are reading 50 pages a day starting yesterday. I am behind, so I do need to read 100 pages today. I'm currently on page 38, so not that far behind. It's not that big of a deal. But I do have the audiobook for this, which is what I'm listening to, but I'm honestly kind of considering switching to physically reading it because of how beautiful this book is. Since the series came out for their 10th anniversary of House of Night, they pulled out all the stops for this book, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Like every single chapter has this beautiful design around the corner. As you can see, Loved is in red, and then for the chapters, the chapter number and whoever's point of view it's in is also in red, and all of the page numbers are also in red. So everything is like black, white, and red. I kind of want to read it physically just so that I could experience all the beautifulness of this book, but I do really love listening to these on audio, so I'm not positive just yet. Next, I'm going to be reading Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. This is due back to my library next week, so I do have to read this weekend. That is the plan. I do have this and then the next 2 books as books that I put on my TBR for this month to read during Valentine's Day time because they're all YA romance, and I just really wanted to read like really cute romancy things for the month of February. So the first one is going to be Tweet Cute. Then I will be reading A Match Made in Mehendi by Nandini Bajpai, which is how I hope that you say her name. This is a book that also sounds really, really good that I wanted to pick up. And then finally, a book that I really wanted to pick for book club, but unfortunately there are not enough copies in my library network to pick this for an official book club pick, but I'm gonna read it on my own now, which is Truly Madly Royally by Debbie Regaud. I'm so excited about this. This is a girl that unknowingly falls in love with a prince and then now must deal with the consequences of being thrown in the limelight once she finds out. So like I said, some pretty big reading goals to try to accomplish in a week, but I'm feeling pretty positive. The only thing is I am just now finishing up with my vlog that will already be posted once this goes up, which is I try smut for the first time. Well, it's not necessarily the first time, but it's the first time that I've like really given it a shot. So I did a vlog over about a week and a half, 2 weeks, where I read 4 smut books, and as the books went on, it intensified in the smut department. I am hopeful that that hasn't ruined YA romance for me. I hope that I'm not expecting a lot steamier of a romance. YA is usually like just a kiss and pan to the next day kind of thing. I hope it didn't ruin it for me. We're gonna find out with these 3. So right now I think that I may go and find a snack. I don't know exactly what my husband's plans are, if he wants to have a lunch. I know that we're going to be getting dinner, and I'm hopefully going to be having a Netflix movie marathon with him. I also do need to run to the store, so I need to go to Kohl's and probably Sally Beauty Supply because I want to get, or at least price out, a hair stripper because I want to get rid of this purple so that I can dye my hair a different color. Very, very excited about it. So I guess I will just check in with you guys later once I finally start doing some reading. Hey guys, so I just wanted to update you really quick before I go to bed. I'm currently waiting for my I Tried Smut vlog to go up, and while waiting for that to upload, I have been reading Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I'm currently on page 52, and I'm really liking this so far. It is really cute. I'm like so super invested already, and I just can't wait to see what all is going to happen in this book. I am using one of the tarot cards from the Bookish box as a bookmark. I've decided that's what I'm going to do with all of the tarot cards that I get from them. And I'm using the Beauty and the Beast one for the lovers because this is supposed to be a meet cute kind of book, hence the name Tweet Cute. So I figured that this was pretty fitting. As for how my day turned out, I had an excellent Valentine's Day with my husband. We ended up watching 2 Netflix movies and eating some delicious McDonald's as our dinner. It was a lot of fun. The movies that we watched, first one, I can't remember what it's called, but it has the guy that is from Workaholics and Pitch Perfect, all of those movies. I can't think of his name right now or the name of the movie, but it's a movie where he ends up going back in time to try and get the girl that he's in love with. It was really cute and really funny. And then the other one was Always Be My Maybe. That was also really good, and I did enjoy that one as well. So I had a really great Valentine's Day. I ended up being able to edit my vlog and get that put up for tomorrow so that we can go up in the morning instead of waiting till after work to try to edit it. And now I've just been reading and it's been fantastic. So now I'm going to get into bed. I'm very tired, so I don't know if I'm going to do any more reading, and I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, today it is Monday. I have not been that great about updating you guys this weekend, but hopefully for the rest of the week, I will make some good updates. So right now I am home from work. Today it was President's Day, which means that the library was closed, but I still had to come into work because we had a mandatory training day. I do think that my little ponytail is super cute today. It's nice and like poofed up and cute, and then I did put in this little black bow because it made me feel like Lara Jean. And now that I've read all the books and watched the movie last week, it just makes me feel happy inside to do something inspired by Lara Jean. But I wanted to update you today, not only because I've been terrible at it, but because I did finish Tweet Cute last night. This was the best book ever. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. It was so adorable. I laughed, I cried, I fell in love. I feel like this was the most wholesome and innocent, cute book that I have read this year so far. Definitely one of my favorite reads, and I just really, really enjoyed it. So if you have not checked out Tweet Cute yet, be sure to do so. I have also made a teeny tiny bit of progress on my other books this weekend. So I read almost 30 pages more of How It Feels to Float. I'm now on page 195. So I'm about halfway through the book. So not that bad. It'll get done eventually. And then of Loved, I've been still listening to the audiobook. I think it's probably the way that I'm just gonna read it. And I'm now on page 75. So I've read about 40 some more pages of this book. I would say like more than caught up, because I was supposed to start this book sometime last week was when we were supposed to start it. However, I then started Tweet Cute and really didn't want to put it down. And then I saw in Destiny's Instagram stories that she has been reading Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, I believe. And she's been obsessed with it and hasn't touched any other books. So I was like, okay, I don't feel bad. I'm going to keep reading Tweet Cute. And then she messaged me and was like, oh my God, I'm so behind. I'm almost done with this book though. And I was like, don't worry. I saw your story. I've decided to read other books too. So we are getting back on track. I believe either tonight or tomorrow we will start reading 50 pages again. So technically I'm in a good spot. I'm probably like right where I probably should be in order to keep going with her, or maybe like one day's worth ahead. So for the rest of the week, like I've been saying, I will still try to read How It Feels to Float while at work. It is pretty interesting. I feel like it's very kind of dry, just because I feel like our narrator is kind of unreliable in terms of like telling us exactly what's going on, and it honestly just feels like we're kind of like floating through the story. Like everything is just very like up in the air. She's dealing with a lot of mental health issues, and it honestly feels like we are floating through the story. So I believe that that is on purpose. I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely not a lighthearted, or I wouldn't call it like a fun read, but it also hasn't been too sad or hard to read at the same time. So far it's a pretty good book. I don't think that there are many triggers so far. I don't think that they would be triggers, but I feel like you may be able to sympathize and like know how it feels to go through those things. Loved, I will hopefully be reading 50 pages a day of here soon. And then for the rest of the week, I have got to read If It Makes You Happy. This book has got to get done this week because book club is this coming up Sunday. So this must get done. I think that's going to be my main priority this week. If I get it done, then I will probably start on these 2 adorable books, and those are my plans. Right now though, I think I'm going to probably get some dinner and edit a video, and then hopefully just doing a boatload of reading. Hey guys, I am done editing. I'm just waiting for it to upload to the interwebs. But now I'm gonna get some food, probably watch some TV, just kind of relax, and then hopefully actually do some reading. Hey guys, today it is Wednesday. I did not update you guys yesterday if I remember correctly, but I did not do any reading yesterday at all. So starting yesterday, I started to feel like crap. I'm still not feeling that great today, but it's less than how bad it was yesterday. I just felt very, very run down. Today I'm starting to get a little bit of a sore throat. Yeah, not the best. Last night / really this morning, because I didn't start until after midnight, I read some more of If It Makes You Happy by Claire Kahn, my book club book that has to be read by Sunday, and I am now on page 196, which is a little bit over halfway, so I'm making some good progress finally. I will say that the pacing is pretty slow. I expect it to be a lot more fast-paced than this, so that kind of stinks. I just feel like it's a little a little draggy, but at the same time I do care about our main character. I'm just not fully sold. So right now this is feeling like a 4-star book. I do have to kind of look up the terminology that our main character is using in terms of her relationship with her best friend. They are, for one, it's kind of weird because they don't want to define their relationship because they claim that none of the words really work for them. They're not in a romantic relationship, but it is more than friendship. And they've like agreed to be together and call each other their partner, but it's not in a romantic sense. So I kind of have to look up. There was one time where a term was used that our main character was kind of like telling us as the reader, like if we had to define it, it would be this word, but that still doesn't really fit with us either. So I have to look up that word because it's not something I've ever come across. And I didn't really know that this kind of relationship existed. Okay, so the term that they use a lot is ungirlfriend, and then at one point they also said that they don't have a name that they liked yet, and that there is one that's like close, but they don't like it. It says, "I'll be damned if I let anyone refer to me as a zucchini." So I have to look up what zucchini means, but I am enjoying it. Like I said, it's just a little bit slower than I was anticipating and a little bit slower than what I'm in the mood for, but that's fine. So tonight I will definitely be reading some more of this. I've been talking to Destiny and we've decided to put Loved on hold until March. We've both just been very, very busy and have been kind of wanting to prioritize other books over this. So this is now on hold. Right now though, I think I'm going to probably get into some pajamas. I'm gonna wait for my husband to get home. He should be home here soon. We're gonna make some dinner. We're gonna watch True Blood. Last night we started rewatching True Blood and I'm so excited about it. I'm excited but also not at the same time because True Blood started really, really good and then it got really stupid and dumb and then the ending was like, all right. So I'm definitely more excited to read the books than to rewatch the series. And I'm going to take care of Pepe. He's right here, by the way. I'm petting him. He is sick. He has a little cat cold. Ebony had it last week, and I believe it was like Monday when we realized that she hadn't been sneezing in the last 24 hours. And then last night, Pepe started sneezing and showing the same symptoms. So now he has the cold, which may be what's wrong with me because apparently it's just like a regular human cold that humans and cats and dogs can get and pass on to one another. I'm gonna go do all that stuff and I will check in with you guys later. Hopefully I will be making regular updates from here on out since there's only a couple days left in this reading vlog. Hopefully I finish something. That would also be nice. Well, I did finish Tweet Q. I did finish that, but I want to finish something else this week as well. So I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, today it is Friday, the very last day of the vlog, but before I finish this vlog, I want to do a little bit more reading. I want to accomplish more than just one book this week. So my plan is to sit here and try and finish If It Makes You Happy by Claire Kahn. I only have like 2 hours left of the audiobook, so I want to finish this up really, really quickly. And then I want to try and read some of Truly Madly Royally by Debbie Rigaud. I want to read as much as I possibly can. Today I have some friends coming over, but they're not coming over until much later tonight. So I have some time to try and get this stuff done. I'm just gonna try and read as much as possible until it starts to get close to the time that they're coming over, and then I will end the vlog right before they get here. I do also have my dog niece Sophie here with me, so she is being needy as always, and I will just update you guys throughout. I also have Ebony sitting over there. I'm going to try to make it a point to feature her as much as possible in these vlogs because I feel like people forget about Ebony. So just again, there is cute Ebony, my black cat. She's adorable and needs to be featured a lot more often, but she's very shy. She's definitely not as personable as Pepe over here, who is not a fan of Sophie at all. So he is sitting way over there. But now I'm gonna get back to reading and I will check in with you guys later. Alright guys, so I don't know if you can really tell, but I do have Ebony and Sophie here with me, cuddling and being cute. Ebony's probably gonna leave. Oh no, she's just gonna snuggle more. Snuggle up. Oh my god. Look how cute. Anyways, besides showing you all of the cuteness, I wanted to let you know that I literally just finished If It Makes You Happy. I think this book was really, really good. I'm going to give this book 4 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. I love the inclusiveness, not only because we have a book that is in own voices from an African-American author, but for the LGBTQ rep as well, which from what I'm gathering, it is still just a friendship. It's just something that means a lot more. I would say that this has a nice rep for something that isn't something that we hear about a lot. So I don't really know if necessarily this would fall under LGBTQ, but it definitely falls somewhere, and I enjoyed the inclusion of it. I will say my favorite part about this book, I do think that the romance is pretty cute, but that is not really the main focus. I felt like the main focus really was on our main character, her growth, and also her family and her family values. I am so in love with her relationship with her little brother. It is my favorite part about this book. I just loved it. I love how she sticks up for him and how much she cares about him and really feels a duty to protect him and to be there for him, and I just absolutely loved it. It is my favorite part of the book. It's my favorite relationship in the book. I really loved it. I will say that I am pretty sad about what happens with the grandma. I really wanted there to be some kind of resolution by the end, and there really wasn't. On one hand, that kind of like makes me sad, but on the other hand, like that's just how life works sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna get into a fight with somebody and there's not gonna be a way to fix it, and it is just how your relationship is now. So I did really like that, just because I felt like this kind of grandmother-granddaughter relationship is something that a lot of people can relate to. And I feel like a lot of times we just get this like perfect grandma, stereotype grandma relationship, but this one was really difficult and stressful, and I really enjoyed the inclusion of that, because I feel like whenever we have a grandma, they are the perfect person or realize their faults and will apologize, and that is not the kind of grandma that is in this book. So now I think I am going to eat some lunch. I'm very hungry. Maybe watch some TV. I don't really know what I have to watch, but I'm gonna try to watch some TV. And then I'm hopefully going to start Truly Madly Royally before my friends start to get here, which right now it is only 10 minutes to 2, and I know my one friend isn't gonna be able to get here until after 9, but I know my other friend wants to get here earlier than that. Now, how early she's trying to hang out, I don't really know. I'm hoping for like after 5, but we'll have to see what her plans are. So now I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and I will check in later. Alright guys, it is time to wrap up this vlog. My friends are on their way and I need to put away my camera. So let's talk about what I read this weekend. First, I started and finished Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I gave that 5 out of 5 stars. It was such a cute book. I really loved it, and I highly suggest you check it out. Then I made some progress on How It Feels to Float. I cannot remember where I am, but I am almost done with it. Then I finished If It Makes You Happy by Claire Kahn. This I'm giving 4 out of 5 stars too. And then finally, I did start Truly Madly Royally. I went down a little bit of a TV show hole and was only able to read 1 chapter of this, but I really enjoyed the first chapter that I've read of this. It is really cute. I can't wait to see where this goes. I really love the writing style. I love our main character already. I'm just super in love with this book, so I cannot wait to read more. I will be starting another reading vlog either tonight or tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that to see how I end up feeling about Truly Madly Royally. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Don't forget, if you liked it, to please give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!